Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain Chad, and this is my little board and train 5-month-old bully, Lucy. I thought it'd be fun to do something a little different today and get you guys involved in a little bit of what we're doing here today, which is weighing her. This is an actual dog scale. I'll link in the description what brand it is in the event that you want yourself a little dog scale. We're gonna do it like this. You're gonna take a look at her body composition, understand that she's 5 months old, she's a little American bully, and if you guess the correct weight, I will pin it to the top of the page for the rest of you that may be so curious to know what she weighs. Beautiful. So while you guys are watching my little morning hand feeding session with Miss Lucy here, and you're thinking of all the different weights that she could potentially be, we're just going to go through a session, a typical session. A hand feeding session. She's my board and train client, and this is typically the amount of time and the duration, yes, that I will. I don't like to do long sessions. I don't want to burn a dog's drive out. Okay, she's gonna be she's gonna be checked in really solid for like 5 to 7 minutes max, and that's usually about enough time it takes for me to feed her her meal. So instead of putting the food bowl down, I'm gonna hand feed her, which is just builds relationship rapport, right? You're taking the time, yes. You're shaping the behaviors, marking the behaviors. You're really painting a clear picture for her, and you're creating the most important thing, which is relationship value and engagement. We certainly don't want to waste the opportunity to forge this, especially at this life stage. This life stage is like, yes. This life stage is like, it's such a drag to think about how many people say that, well, I'm going to wait to train my dog. I'm going to wait till the dog's older. That is the biggest waste. You don't get this time back. So we really want to make an effort to take advantage of this time to forge the dog that we envision having, instead of having to, backtrack and reverse all the unwanted behaviors that will inevitably develop over the course of a period of time. Dog turns to an adolescent. Now they're just a wild teenager that's never really had any direction or never really had the opportunity to build a solid foundation of relationship with their owner. And that's just basically what we're doing here. We're preparing her. We're preparing her for her people. Her people come back once a week. She's here for a 6-week program. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. She gets her reps, she gets the foundation, she gets this wonderful experience. And of course, her people are coming back to learn about literally everything that we're doing while we're here. So I have actually yet to put her on this scale. I'm going to put her on the scale right now. You're not going to know what she weighs until somebody guesses it properly in the comment section. Okay, we just turned it on, but we don't want to compromise it. Okay, now we can get her on it. And this is where a place command comes into play. Place. See if I can get all them feets on here. Good girl. Sit. Free. She's not fully on it yet. We have to have all 4. Good. Free. Okay, we've got the number, folks. We know exactly what she weighs. She's only 5 months old, dude. What a little butterball. I don't want to give anything away, but for a 5-month-old pup, her weight is shocking. Good girl. We're going to switch her to the other side into a right side heel sitter. We're going to bring her back over here to the left side. Try to sharpen up that little location there. Come on. Bring her around, sitter. Good. I like to send the dogs off. Free. Little enrichment. Use that nose. Lucy. Yes. Reinforce her name. Something really cool happens after she hears that sound. Lucy. Free. Send them off. Lucy. Yes. Good. Into a got to bring her back further so that I get a nice tight position next to me, because that's where I want her to go. Place. Yes. Good. That's really good. And I just do little handfuls, guys. Yes. Charging markers. Yes. I really want that yes sound to really signify that she's did it, and to really expedite, yes, really expedite behavior. Yes. Really expedite behavior. That marker, when you give it power, it's going to pay dividends. Yes! Because she knows to follow that sound, because she certainly is going to get paid for doing all these wonderful things and just really providing us with a lot of voluntary engagement. Yes! And that's what this type of exercise does. That's what hand feeding does. That's what making training fun does. You get a dog, yes, who voluntarily gives you engagement, because they're very self-serving animals. And that's how I love to construct this stuff, is I play into that. Yes! She wants something. And if she does something, she's going to get something. And that's the way I'm always going to believe about this thing. I mean, I'm constantly learning, and I'm advancing my skills and my knowledge as time goes, and I'm learning more and more. But there are a couple things that I believe and I don't think ever is going to change. Some people don't train with food. And the argument there is, oh, well, they'll only do it if you have food. Yes, I could debunk that immediately by bringing out my personal dog and getting her to do all these things without giving a single piece of food. But am I going to do that? There might be moments where I don't pay them because I just need it, but they'll do it. And the reason they'll do it is because they have such a foundation of performing these things. They're always going to be anticipating something, even in the, even in the event that I don't give them something. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about repetitions. It's all about repetitions. The only reason my dogs do the things they do versus a dog that won't do anything is the amount of repetitions that we've put in. Understanding, yes, the nuances, the timing, the markers, all these really basic, simple, fundamental things that you can incorporate. Bam, she starts offering things. And the more you set these patterns up for them, the more they start to put the pieces of the puzzle together. Yes, without actually having a full-blown lure. Because they learn, well, every time I go to this little platform and put my yes feet on it, I get paid. And so that would be considered free shaping. Of course, at first you saw that I was actually leading the dog up with a lure. Yes, because that's just the way it starts. But then you do it so many times, the dog will offer it. Yes. And then you pay it on the offer. And I love that. I love that. I find that to be way more effective, is if you paint that clear picture and you start to notice the dog picking up. Yes. You start to notice the dog picking up on the patterns and then paying them for offering that behavior. Anyway, that'll be enough for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. Leave me a thumbs up if you learned anything. Actually, this isn't even going to be going on YouTube. This is just for my Patreon subscribers. So if you're watching this, that means you support us on a completely and utterly different level. And I can't thank you guys enough. I appreciate you. Let me see if I can get Lucy back. Yes! Lucy! Yeah, good girl, Luce! Just heavily distracted by something over there. And I'm just super grateful to get this behavior. We might as well leave this here. I'm going to let her feel what she's feeling. My mother-in-law was just at the gate there. She snuck up on us and kind of startled Lucy. And I'm just going to let her feel what she's feeling. Hey, Lucy! Yes! Good! She's going to get a little drink of water. She's so fucking cute, man. My God. I'm going to get her back one more time. Lucy, yes! Come on, girl! That's good! Perform a recall in the midst of a distraction. I'm not going to rush it. I'm just going to wait for the behavior to occur and then pay her with a jackpot to signify that this session is over. Okay? Love you guys. Thank you so much.